Hello, Mark Johnson here, and I want to give you an update on the current physical challenge I'm in, and that is 6 weeks to a six-pack, and I'm talking six-pack of abs. I don't know how many 64-year-olds you know that have a six-pack, but that's my goal in 6 weeks, and we're 2 weeks in. And I want to just share a couple things with you. When you see a picture of a bodybuilder, typically that's not how they look all year round. They are typically peaking for either a contest or a photo shoot, and to get ripped, they're cutting a lot of weight in a short period of time, and suntan, professional lighting, oil, all of those things. Don't get me wrong, they look great year-round for the most part if you like that look, but they're not that ripped. Their abs don't look that way for most of them most of the year, so just keep that in mind. In terms of where I'm at, so I started 2 weeks ago. Day one, I weighed 179. Today, I weighed 170. And my guess is I'll have to get to about 160 in the next 4 weeks. And I started with my body fat at 20%. It's now 18.1. And I'm guessing it'll need to be 15 or maybe even a little lower. I'll monitor as I go. So my strategy is low carb and intermittent fasting, sometimes maybe even some extended fasting. I may talk more about that in next week's update. But I'm doing my normal resistance training, and I'm not doing long, slow cardio or resistance training with light weight and low intensity and high reps. And I want to just give you a little background as to why I'm not a big believer in that if you're wanting to lose weight. As you age, your muscle mass tends to decrease, and your muscle mass is one of the best indicators of your health, how long you'll live as you get older. If you can slow down muscle mass loss or even add, it keeps you healthier, protects you, and there's just a lot of benefits. So when you do long, slow cardio, it actually tends to consume some of your muscle mass. And when you do high repetition exercises, it tends, again, not to really build up and maintain muscle mass, but it's more for endurance. Every pound of muscle you have actually requires some calories, not a lot, but some calories just to sustain. So the more muscle mass you have, the more calories you burn off, and vice versa. So that's my thinking. I want to keep trying to maintain whatever muscle mass I have. So any cardio is high intensity interval training, just short spurts. And by the way, just a thought on that is if you consider looking at how an elite marathon runner is built, they have very little muscle mass. Yet if you look at a sprinter or a gymnast, of course, they have much more muscle mass. And again, there's a great difference in how they train. Well, I think I'll stop at that point, being I don't want to bore you or get into too many details, make this video too long. But plan on me updating you once a week for the next 4 weeks, and then the big reveal after 6 weeks. And by the way, your six-pack or your abs, as you start losing weight, you'll see a little difference, but really the greatest difference is at the end. So just want to make you aware of that if you're not aware of that. Well, if you're not a subscriber, I'd love to have you be one of my subscribers and hit notifications so you're notified when the next video comes out. So till then, here's to your health, both physically, especially spiritually.